going, racing. It's a great jump on the inside for the number 1 of Kyle Peters. You see the 682. That's Isaiah Clark jumping up into second, but he'll have Colin Park there with him as well. So Peters on the Phoenix Racing Honda out front, his teammate Colin Park in second. The 682 is Clark. He's a rider out of Fort Dodge, Iowa, riding for Ty Lube Storm Lake Honda. He will funnel into third place as we come around. Here is the long rhythm section that will definitely play a role here tonight. That rhythm section, the entire length of the arena, as we see the perfect dirt. It's been prepped and it's ready. There's the Camelback running up. Now Kyle Peters coming into this big rhythm section here, scrubbing off of that large jump into the rhythm, staying very low, getting the power to the ground and charging out front, stretching his lead right away. So Colin Park on the 43, the 19-year-old rookie. A good start to this heat race, riding very well. We see some changes behind him though. That's Michael Hicks on the 460. He has moved into third place. Michael Hicks is a front runner in another Arenacross series, electing to come over here and do battle in the Kicker AMA Arenacross series. He told us yesterday the intensity that these riders have is next level. Having to adjust to get out there to full race pace immediately when the gate drops is something he is adjusting to. Right now, Kyle Peters doing what he does best, and that's getting a hole shot and stretching out the lead. Colin Park holding tough in second. Here's Michael Hicks on the 460. He's still being chased by Isaiah Clark. Clark now in fourth place. Then we see the number 2 of Kyle Bitterman. And then Conway on the 52 rounding out the top 6. We mentioned the top 6 because the top 6 go directly to the main event. Everybody else will be racing the last chance qualifier later in the show. So right now, Michael Hicks on the 460 running in third place is on the charge. He has caught up to Colin Park just a little bit. Meanwhile, our leader out front here, Kyle Peters, right now is doing the triple, quad, triple through that rhythm section. Quite a few of the guys today having trouble even getting through there, and Peters consistently lap after lap able to do it. Phoenix Racing Honda suspension motor package right now is dialed in for Kyle Peters as he is comfortable, confident, and on the gas. Kyle Peters will lead him around one more lap. Kristen Beat has more on our race leader.
Kevin, as I mentioned earlier in the day, Kyle Peters with a slight mistake. As tacky as this track may be in certain sections, there are still some spots where it's slick. During qualifying, he washed out the front end, and that's going to be one of the most challenging parts of the racing tonight, is being aware of where those slick spots are on this track.
Yes, ma'am. As the track breaks down, we'll start to see some shiny sections. The shiny dirt is where it's packed really well, and it's almost hard packed, and it can be slippery. And we can see where it's really dark, loose dirt. So when the loose dirt ends up connecting to the hard pack, that creates the perfect situation to lose the front end. Talking with some of the riders earlier, this track, very, very important to be on point with your braking and throttle. If you charge too deep into the corner, using too much brakes too late into the corner, it's easy to push the front end and miss your rut. So these riders having to be very, very precise here in Oklahoma. Colin Park now, he has opened up a gap over Hicks. Park's our second place rider here on the number 43, settling into a nice rhythm on his Phoenix Racing Honda. Now that he has some breathing room, we'll see what he can do, what kind of lap times he can check off. White flag's out. That means last lap, one lap to go. There's Michael Hicks coming across in third. Kyle Peters out front, settling into a consistent pace. You'll see Peters, he gets off the brakes early, uses the throttle through the center of the corner, driving through the corner. Perfect technique. Jumps into the rhythm section, seat bounce 3-3. This is a riding clinic, one to watch. Kyle Peters keeps his body weight forward while attacking this track as he wins the 250 Pro Heat Race #1. Owen Park will come across in second. A solid ride for Michael Hicks on the 460 to finish third. Isaiah Clark holding off Kyle Bitterman for fourth. A great ride for Clark. Bitterman on the #2. Lasting impressions, Ashley Mobile Medic, a Mobile Electric gas ride there, finishing up fifth. And then Conway, Adam Conway, solid ride in sixth. He will take the final transfer spot to the main event. Gray Tate, Aiden Nyland, and the rest of them will be going to the last chance qualifier. Trust me, you do not want to go through the last chance qualifier, and if you can avoid it. Now we see Heat Race 2 on the starting line, and just like the Phoenix Racing Honda boys, they were side by side. Now Michael Alessi, Isaac Teasdale, the Babbitts Online Monster Energy Kawasaki riders. Alessi on the 800, Teasdale on the 79. Next to him is Dustin Winter on the 434. He is also a very, very fast rider. Look for him out front. We also saw Zachary Butkowitz on the #8 on the far inside. We'll see who gets the jump. Teasdale and Alessi side by side, but Teasdale on the inside. Alessi squares him up though, powering through the first turn. Teasdale, small mistake, but able to hold on to the lead. So the Babbitts Online Monster Energy Kawasaki riders 1 and 2. Guys, we're not filming a commercial. Let's go racing. Alessi jumping through the whoop section. He wheel tapped 4 in and quadded out. That was very fast. We'll have to look to see how that works out as the night goes on. Will skimming or jumping end up being the preferred line? Right now, Alessi all over Teasdale, his teammate, trying to make this pass. Isaac Teasdale on the 79, still nursing his injured shoulder, unable to ride during the week. Oh, Alessi up the inside. Teasdale's going to have the momentum and the preferred line coming into the next corner, though. As I was saying, Teasdale hurt his shoulder 2 weeks before the start of this championship series. It's getting better every week, but still yet to be able to put in hard rides during the week as he has to recover from the race weekend. Alessi is charging hard. I spoke with Mike earlier, and he is motivated, and he is focused, and he really is looking to get his first win of the season soon. Kristen Beat has more on our race leaders.
Well, Kevin, I don't know about you, but I'm here for this Babbitts battle. I love it. It's nice to see Isaac Teasdale back in his regular form. And this is the Isaac Teasdale that we saw before he departed the Arenacross Series in 2019. Kevin, if you remember how Isaac kind of developed and flourished towards the end of the 2019 season, even stealing a win from Jace Owen when Jace Owen was on that winless streak. This is the Isaac Teasdale we are here for. And when I spoke with Isaac earlier in the day, he said the biggest change has not only been in his bike and the adjustments they made, but in his confidence, knowing that his shoulder can withstand his riding, can withstand these longer motos, gave him all the confidence in the world. And sometimes confidence is that big difference maker, the game changer for a motocross or an Arenacross rider.
Absolutely, Kristen. This sport is as much mental as it is physical. Talking with Isaac Teasdale earlier, they have changed just about everything you could change on this Kawasaki over the weekend to get him more comfortable. And he said, man, I'm just not perfect. I keep having small mistakes in the corners. I told him, buddy, Isaac, you have everything needed to win tonight. Be confident, believe in yourself, and go get it done. And he's doing that right now. Alessi in tow in second, and then we have Walther on the 68 riding solid in third place. That's Brandon Walther from Denton, Texas. This is a great ride for him, and then we see Winter on the 434 in fourth. So our top four all putting down consistently fast laps. I kind of expected Teasdale and Alessi to drop the other two, but no, Walther and Winter on the gas as well. I think Alessi's tired of sitting in second, though. He's putting down some fast laps, making a push at Isaac Teasdale now. He's running out of laps, so you can see the aggression change. Alessi followed his teammate for a few laps, watched him, learned his lines, learned where he's strong, probably saw some weaknesses, and now Alessi's going to attack. So Mike Alessi on the 800, chasing down his teammate Isaac Teasdale. Teasdale going outside, carrying momentum into this rhythm section. We'll see in the whoops. Teasdale's electing to skim through him, and Alessi jumping. Oh, this time Alessi skims as well. You see the top of that berm start to go. Teasdale's rear tire actually pushed over the top. He's lucky he didn't overcharge and go through it and fall down. We'll have to see if he adjusts his line for next lap as the top of the berm gets pushed out. They're gonna have to pivot early and run through the middle of that turn, start to create a new line. Right now we're seeing one main line through most of these corners as Alessi shows him a will. The race is on. Alessi right on the rear tire of his teammate. We'll see if he can find a way around. This time he jumps. There's a down rider in the corner. Teasdale goes high. Alessi squares him up, uses the down rider to his advantage. A little pick move by Alessi, making the pass for the lead. White flag is out. This is the final lap. Alessi finally getting into the lead. We'll see if Teasdale has anything. Here he goes up the inside, almost side by side over the big double. Teasdale to the inside. Oh, and Alessi gets pushed wide, loses the front end, and Mike Alessi goes down. There was no contact. Teasdale did not touch his teammate, but Alessi elected to go over the rut, putting his front tire up into that very, very soft soil, and his front tire just pushed out, tucked the front end, and down he went. So Isaac Teasdale winning the 250 Pro Heat Race #2. What a great ride from him, not backing down, not settling for second, pushing as hard as he could. He drove up the inside of Mike Alessi and made the pass. Alessi's gonna come across. I believe he will still be in a direct transfer to the main event. He will. So Teasdale, Walther, Winter, Mike Alessi finishing up 4th. Then we have Christopher Prabula and Zachary Butkowitz. Great ride for the #8. He ends up getting the last transfer spot to the main event. Butkowitz having some bike issues over the past couple days, finally back on his race bike as needed. Shout out to Ajax Motorsports for helping him out, bringing the parts and everything he needed to be able to get back racing with us today.